Recording stopped.
Good afternoon, friends. This is
Recording in progress.
Prakash Sharma, Central Council Member, Chairman of Committee for Members in Practice. I welcome our respected Honorable President of our institute, Dr. Debashish Mitra, who is not even a very knowledgeable person. But friends, let me share with you all that I am seeing first time in my last 7 years of career as a council member, a president who has got guts to say, I have heard you, I overrule you. That's you require a big willpower and strength to say in a council meeting, and has got guts to say whatever he feels that what is right, what is wrong, and strongly believe that things should be in a such a way that there should not be partiality for anyone. Whatever is correct, that should be done. So really thankful to our president, sir. He is with us. In absentia, our vice president of our institute, very young, dynamic person, both of them are doing 24/7 for our institute. Luckily, he is presently in USA, and time over there is around 3:30 in the morning. So we have not disturbed him. With me, my another vice chairman of committee, Purushottamji from Ahmedabad, very vibrant, very dynamic, and again, very sincere and doing fantastic work in my committee. He's not doing work in my committee, doing most all of the work, whatever work we are assigning to him. My another very dynamic council member, and we can say particularly main responsible person in digitization in our institute, Dayanivas Sharmaji, is going to play a big role today also. He will be sharing very important information with us. My other council members, chairman of regional councils, regional council members, and my all executive members of different branches of India. Friends, I welcome you all in this very important session. You know why this is very important? Sometimes back, we got sanctioned around 50 crore rupees for 4 software which we were planning to give to our members. For that, one of the government nominee members said that members are not interested. We said, sir, these are very important software and we want to give to our members. He said, sir, send them the mail and ask them. We said, okay. We send mail to all of the members of our institute that we want to give you these softwares free of cost. Friends, you tell us whether you are interested or not. Even we have asked categorically in that mail that each software system is having a huge cost. You have to mention us that how much system you will be requiring in your firm. But can you believe it, friends? The response of that mail was only 12%. The problem with us is that we are doing so much of work, so much of tie-up with different organizations, so much of different software, different hotels, different hospitals, different organizations with them. We are having whatever best we can do for our members. But our problem is that how to reach to our members that, look, friend, we have got these much of tie-ups and you can take benefit of this. For that, this was the suggestion of our president, sir, that let's have one session with all the executive members, all the main torch bearers of our institute, so that first we will explain them majorly what are the benefits and tie-ups and different arrangements which we are having with different organizations. So some of the vendors with whom we have made arrangement this year only, they will be giving presentation to you in this session. And after that, there will be a question answer session also. After the speech of our president, sir, one of the other colleagues is with me, who is doing mainly in digitization session. Friends, let me share with you that we have already got sanctioned 50 crore rupees of for the members for giving different softwares free of cost to our members. And we are planning to give 4 softwares to our members that will be free of cost. And why we are deciding, why we have done this, the reason behind this is that, friends, 5G technology is coming within 6 months in our country. And believe it, friends, things will be totally different in the environment of 5G technology. We will be able to do work only and only if we'll be ourselves equipped with latest technology in our offices. Then only we will be in a position to do our professional work. Our financial audit will be taking place as a system audit, and things will be drastically changed. Before those things take place in our profession, the interest and the aim of our president sir and council is to equip our friends, our members, before that technology take place in our country. At the same time, friends, we are talking to different insurance companies also for indemnity policy, whatever best we can do for our members, because after 5G technology, the biggest challenge for our professionals will be to have the safety of data in our offices. Friends, there are so many schemes, so many benefits we have done in last even few years. Like just in 2020, we have earmarked 100 crore funds for scholarship to our students, CA students. But we are not able to give that scholarship to our members. We could give only 25% scholarship to our members. So my request that these type of benefits, which at our institute level, we are trying to give to our students, our members, those information should reach to our members and students. That is our aim. Friends, we are having tie-up with TrueWorth, which is dealing with health benefits, like whatever test we have to go get it done all over in India, not in any one place. Anywhere we want to go and get our test done, medical test, you will listen to them, how much benefits we are going to take from them. Group term insurance policy by LIC. This policy is running from last few years, and lots of members are taking benefit of it. But still, we feel that lots of members are, especially new members, does not know that what those policies are, and these are on very, very pretty small amount, and these are very, very important. Medical policy and other policy are dealt by New India Insurance Company and ICAI. And do you know that we are having arrangement with Samsung Electronics also? In fact, believe it, friends, till few months back, I was also not knowing that our institute is having tie-up with Samsung Electronics. We get a reasonably good discount when we purchase electronic items from Samsung. Do you know that Bank of Baroda credit card, that card we get free of cost? Recently, we have arranged a very good arrangement with PSB Loans. It's an online platform for giving loans to different people. They charge some amount from members, whoever log in their system, but this is free of cost for we all chartered accountants. Tele, Quick Heal, antivirus. There is another firm, KDK, that is, again, they have, although they are giving these services to our members from last few years, but from this year, they have increased the number also and terms also. They deal with TDS, GST, XBRL platform. Another accounting software, that is Zoho Books. Another one, Prop 42. This is basically for searching any information for any particular company. If we have to search any company in ROC, we have to deposit 100 rupees and then we have to search. This platform is in which we don't even have to pay 200 rupees, and using their platform, it is free of cost for we all. Another XBRL and Gst Software by Microvista Technology. These are few. The list is quite big. So, but we are trying to share with you those facilities, benefits, which are very, very important for we all members. And we sincerely request you that after listening to these vendors, there will be a session. Our vice chairman will be there. We all will be there. So if you have got any questions, we'll be giving answers to you. In the last, before I request our president sir to share his views, I request that on 18th of November till 21st of November, we are going to have World Congress. I request our president sir that please share the latest updates about that. That is very, very important for we all members. This is the first time that this conference is taking place in our country. And this is very, very useful for all we members. So we request you all have to participate in this conference, as well as you have to request our members for their benefit. They should attend this. So not taking much of the time. Yes, sir.
VP sir bhi aa gaye.
VP sir bhi aa gaye. I welcome our Vice President, sir, Aniket Talati ji. Sir, can you imagine, friends? It is around somewhere 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning in the New York, and he is attending from there. So I welcome our one of the youngest Vice President, dynamic Vice President, Aniket Talati ji. Although the schedule was that first Aniket Bhai will be speaking, then our President sir will be speaking. But I think I request President sir, first you speak, so by the time he will be in a normal position, then he can speak. So I request President sir to please share your views, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Prakash Sharma ji, the chairman of this committee for members in practice. And of course, the Honorable Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, Aniket Talati, the Vice Chairman of this committee, Purushottam Khandelwal. I see Dayaniva Sharma, Umesh Sharma, my council colleagues, Siddhar Mupala, Gyan Chand Mishra, Durgesh Kabra. I think Prasanna Kumar has also joined, and Rajendra Kumar, I think, is also here. So many of you are very, very good evening to all of you. I'm very happy to be here amidst people, you see, who are doing so much of good work for the benefit of the profession. You know, technology, we all know, is going to impact us. And the Committee for Members in Practice has been doing everything possible to ensure that our membership is abreast of the latest that is happening on the technological front. Audit tools are being developed or are being purchased so that, you see, we can, distribute them to the membership so that the membership is aware of the latest that is happening on the technology front. Those of us who are auditors, please note that the technology is going to impact us in the sense that artificial intelligence, blockchain, cyber security, all these areas, they will ensure that, you see, we might have to go for 100% checking and not the test check that we go for today. So, you see, in a scenario in this kind of scenario, it is very, very important that we change our mindset and we adapt ourselves to the changes that are coming. And the profession has a great history of adapting itself. For example, I can see Umesh Sharma on the screen. He is the Vice Chairman of the Indirect Tax Committee of the Institute. 2017, when the GST was introduced, I think many of us who practice, we were all direct tax professionals. We were not indirect tax professionals, most of us. But when you saw an opportunity before us, when you saw a mandate before us of the GST law, in a few months, we grasped the rudiments of GST and we went on to become experts in the subject. Such was our contribution to the GST that even the Honorable Prime Minister, in a letter written to the then President, said that GST in India would not have been successful if the chartered accountants would not have been there. So similarly, in a changing world, when Prakash Sharma, Purushottam Khandelwal, the chairman and vice chairman of this committee, they try to introduce the latest before you. They try to talk to you about XBRL, something which many of you, if you are a small and medium practitioner, you will feel that it does not really impact me because see, these are all for bigger companies. But XBRL today or tomorrow is going to impact everybody. The extensible business reporting language. It is going to impact. So when they are doing something on XBRL, I think this committee is doing something very relevant. Right? So you see, it is, and today this committee is also, I am in touch with them, and these two people are so good at the technology side of it. Dayaniva Sharma and the Vice President Aniket Talati, and and with all these other people around, Sridhar Mupala having so much of experience with the students. You see, they are trying to do the best for the membership. They are trying to do the best for the membership. So I congratulate all of you that you see you are having so many schemes. You are doing so much for the membership. But I'm very, very happy on the day when we can have these audit tools given to the members. You see, and when the members start using the audit tools which we provide to them. And that day, you see, I and the Vice President, we can really go and shout from the rooftop that this is a massive change that the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is bringing up. So you see, we are looking forward to that day. Prakash ji, hum log ekdam intezar kar rahe hain. And I can see Dayaniva Sharma smiling. So I think, and even Purushottam smiling on the screen. So I think we are going to have it very quickly. Right? So you see, we are looking forward to that day. And I and the Vice President, we are totally, totally committed to all the changes, to all the activities, good activities that the Committee for Members in Practice is doing for the membership. Now, you see, let me also tell you, see, he was telling me about the World Congress, that you see, I can speak something. World Congress, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is so proud to host the World Congress. For those of us who may not be very much aware, it is called the Olympics of Accountants. Olympics of Accountants because it is held once in 4 years. It has been there from 1904, and this is the first time India is hosting the World Congress. Let me tell you, see, we are extremely excited about this. All of us, all the council members who are here, even I can see Durgesh Kabra now has joined, I can see his face, and Rajendra Kumar, so many of us who are there. We are working night and day to see that this World Congress really becomes a memorable event, a once-in-a-lifetime event. What we are expecting? You see, we are expecting delegates from more than 150 countries of the world. Already delegates from more than 80 countries of the world have registered already. So you see, it's going to be a massive event. And you see, just the other day, 2 or 3 days back, I was speaking to Tarun Bajaj, the Revenue Secretary and the Secretary Ministry of Corporate Affairs. And I was inviting him for the World Congress. And no, what was his words? That this is not a Congress organized by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This is a Congress for the whole world organized by India. That's how it is. That's how you're looking at it, right? And you see, we are trying to do everything possible. Aniket Talati ji, Dayaniva Sharma, Sridhar Mupala, Umesh Sharma, Purushottam Khandelwal, Prakash Sharma, Gyanchand Mishra ji, all of them, Durgesh Kabra, all of them are working to give you an experience of a lifetime, to dazzle you with the technological presentations that will be made, right? We are trying our best to do everything possible. Please come and join us and be a part of this once-in-a-lifetime experience, right? But then again, coming back to Committee for Members in Practice and its endeavors, let me congratulate both Prakash Sharma ji and Purushottam Khandelwal ji, the chairman and vice chairman of this committee, for all the good work that they're doing. And I hope the membership will take full advantage of all the various opportunities that this committee is providing for the betterment of the profession. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Sir, for sharing your views and updating all the members, particularly regarding our working and information regarding our World Congress. Before requesting our Vice President Let me share, friends, with you. He is one of the youngest vice president of our institute and going to become a youngest president next year of our institute. But believe it, the way his vision, his working, his sincerity, his devotion to the work is uncomparable. You can understand the importance and the, what should I say, that the likelihood of all the council members that in this age he has become vice president. So, and can you imagine a person is going to share his views from the New York over there? The time is somewhere 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning. So we can understand the sincerity which he is having. So, not taking much of the time, I will request our vice president sir to please share his views.
Thank you so much, Prakash ji. And I think it is your dedication, commitment, and the love that you enjoy from the council that President sir and myself are both here today to attend this program in different time zones. Sir also has certain very strict commitments, but still I'm aware he has been able to make it for this conference. And I think that is the commitment both of us have for the committee and more importantly for the members in practice, which is a very important constituent of our profession and of the institute. So let me begin by complimenting both Prakash ji and Purushottam Khandelwal ji, the esteemed chairman and vice chairman of this committee, which is looking after the needs of members in practice and has done some phenomenal work this year in terms of tying up with various other agencies besides the other vendors that were already there to benefit our members in practice. Honorable President sir, who is leading us, who is inspiring us, and as all of you saw, has indirectly instructed us that we have to ensure that the audit tools are completed in this year. I think he is only one person I have known in my life who can, like a military commander, give an order, but will always have a smile on his face, and everybody else will also be smiling. But we all understand that a command has been issued and we all have to follow it. So, President sir, I'm sure the committee has noted your command, and we will very soon ensure that audit tool is ready. Durgesh bhai is acknowledging it. So is Dayaneva Sharma ji, Umesh ji, Mupala ji, Gyan ji, RK sir, and all the council members who are joining. So Purushottam ji and Prakash ji, your work is cut out. The President sir has clearly laid out his expectation, Sridhar ji, and we all have to work towards achieving this very important task of having the audit tool. So sir, we appreciate your leadership style and we salute the way you have been able to dictate, and we will ensure that your dream, your vision for members in practice is fulfilled. I will only say, sir, that today, under your leadership, Prakash ji and Purushottam ji are actually, what are they doing, sir? There is a saying, especially Prakash ji is from Rajasthan, that you can only take the camel to the well. आप ऊंट को कुएं तक ही ले जा सकते हो. फिर the camel has to take the dip in the well. But today the committee has not only brought the camel to the well in the form of doing the MOUs with all the various companies and agencies. They are now actually pushing the head of the camel inside the well by organizing this webinar, educating our regional council members, our managing committee members, that these are the schemes which are available. And you are actually trying to spoon feed our membership with all the benefits that are available to them. And I will only take one moment to say why they are doing this. It is not that ICAI has any interest in any vendor or agency, but I think very rightly mentioned by President sir and also Prakash ji, that technology is going to change the way we practice. And as the leaders, I think it is the responsibility of all council members who are here, Gyanji, Durgesh ji, RK ji, Mupala ji, Umesh ji, they are all acknowledging that we have to show our membership and our members in practice that technology will change the things, how we do them, and we will have to adopt to this newer ways. And therefore, we have the tie-up with Tally, but we also have a tie-up with Zoho, which is a cloud-based accounting software, so that we are teaching you best of all technologies. We have a tie-up with Probe 42, so that today when the Companies Act, and more importantly, CARO, requires you to report whether there are transactions with any shell companies or there are exceeding requirements of litigations which have to be reported on. Portals like this will help you to give out a better quality audit report. And I think audit quality is the crux of what the Institute has been talking about also over the past 2-3 years. And it is only using these correct technologies that we will be able to improve the audit quality and give out the right reports which meet the expectation of the stakeholders. So I think it is very important for all regional council members and managing committee members also to understand. We are not here to promote any technology, company, or platform, but our sole interest and intention of the entire council under our president's leadership, and of course, my request to all managing committee members and regional council members is take it to your members that you will have to adopt technology. An institute can be a guiding light, can hold your hand and adopt these technologies. And since some of it is very expensive, we have tied up with these vendors to make it cheaper for you, more accessible for you. For example, if some of us are in financing, you can utilize the PSB loan platforms to give them better options. I'm only quoting some MOUs that Prakash ji referred to, the Samsung one, so that you can have the best hardware along with the software to give services to your clients. My only final request to the committee would be that please make this recording available to all membership, and maybe an email by all branches and regional councils to our members can be sent, informing them about these very important technologies, changes, and softwares which are available at the disposal of membership so that they can be used even further and the quality of audit can be raised even higher. With these words, I once again compliment, congratulate, and thank the Committee for Members in Practice under the very able leadership of Prakash Sharma ji, Vice Chairmanship of my dear friend from Ahmedabad, Purushottam Khandelwal ji, and of course all the honorable council members who are present here under the august leadership of our president, to make sure that we all are committed to improving the audit quality in this country and ensuring adoption of best technology by all our members and firms. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vice President, sir. We can see from your face that you have not only got up from the bed, you have done your shave and everything, and you are fully prepared, fully ready for the things. And that also in so early time. I'm also one of the early riser. I'm really thankful to you for spending your time in such a odd hours. Really, from all of our members, really thankful to you. Friends, the majorly what our President Sir and Vice President Sir has said, that whatever work at council level we are doing, believe it, friends, I am a badminton player. I am a CA by default. Very important committee has been given by President Sir. And one of the most important assignment which President Sir has given, that is regarding our software. And this will be possible only and only by my other colleagues who are expert in this particular line. My only work is to coordinate with them and provide them the platform in such a way that this software can be given to our members as soon as possible and at free of cost, without any charges. Already we have sanctioned 50 crore rupees from our institute for this purpose only. In this particular work, Umesh ji, Purushottam ji, Daya Bhai, there are some other council members also. Particularly Daya Bhai has got good knowledge in this particular area, and he is leading in these softwares. So before we start calling our vendors, I would like Daya Bhai to share the exact position regarding this software, for which Presidents are also very keen and Vice Presidents is also very keen. And we all council members are very keen to give these facilities to our members. Over to Daya Bhai.
Thank you very much, Prakash ji. Respected President, sir. After Vice President describing you from a military point of view, let me just make one statement which I every time try to explore one and keep it ready for you, because it's actually an honor to speak for you always. So it's like, be motivated by what most people fear. So this is something which we all have to really gear up with the situation, and you are one such motivator to ensure that we all don't fear for the benefit of our members. Whatever best we can pass on, we actually do that for the benefit of our members and students in a true sense. And that is how my second role of BOS chairman also is being played by me. And respected Vice President, sir, thank you very much for joining at early hours of a day where, your presence makes a whole lot of difference. Without failing to thank Prakash ji, who is the chairman of CMIB, and the vice chairman also Purushottam Khandelwal ji, who actually put a trust on our entire DRTC Digital Transformation Reengineering Committee, where we did the entire evaluation with regards to the firm practice management tool. And yes, supported by ably my vice chairman Rohit Tuatia ji and Umesh ji, who's there on the screen, they have made it possible to really closely work with all of us. And Durgesh Bhai has been supporting in total true sense. Let me just put it, we are actually seeing something new coming in a very short time. And yes, the support which Sridhar and all other council member, Rajendra Kumar ji, and all are giving is undoubtedly, this actually makes the entire council. So President, Vice President, and the entire council team is actually working towards what we have to share it with you today. Friends, you all are at the branch level and regional level and trying to see what best we can give it from the central council so that the benefit actually can go to all of you. Today, I am being told to talk about one of the most interesting things, which is going to be seen from a perspective of standardization of the entire practice in India. The vision with Vice, the President has thought about, even the previous council has thought about, is something which is going to come into reality, and we have now proudly can say that we have completed the entire assessment, whether it is technical or whether it is financial. And we are now ready with one such tool, which is going to give you a total different perspective. Now, what is that standardization which is going to impact you is primarily the SQC1, which is standard on auditing, which is required, standard on quality control, which is very much required by most of us. Now, just visualize for a moment what we are going to give you from CMP practice, this particular committee in very short time is a complete practice management. Yani, just imagine a student or a partner or an employee walking into the firm and exiting. That means there is an entire life cycle which is there in that particular period where you start talking from the attendance. You start talking about assignment of people for engagement. Also, you talk about a master list creation of your clients, whether it is direct tax, indirect tax, audit and assurance, certification, what kind of services you are actually putting in. All these things are actually a service offering by all your firms, which is nothing but a project management. Also, now think about a situation where there is authority matrix which has been given, where a person, instead of putting the data on a particular laptop or a computer, and we don't know where we need to go back and search when an article completes his entire tenure of articleship or he's gone for examination, we don't know where the the folder of our client is. What we are now doing is this entire practice management is going to come with your entire attendance. That means you need to create your master data of your clients, master data of your clients, as well as the employees and the partners in the process. Now, second part is document management. Means you need to have standardization of document, and you need not do again and again. So what we are trying to do you is this entire tool, we are trying to put it on the cloud. That means on the cloud, anywhere, anytime you can go and access all the information, right? Client, file working, everything is available on the cloud. You just need a system to log on, and you need an internet connection for logging on to the system also. Now, third part, when we talk about a project means there is a work in progress where people are working on a particular project. Then second thing is the most important part, you all will be happy to know, which Purushottam Bhai ensured that we actually get it in the software, and I'm happy to say we are bad, not paymaster, we are recovery masters, we are bad recovery masters. And Purushottam Bhai, who is the vice chairman of this committee, ensured that, what should be there in the tool is the moment I complete a particular project, automatic the bill is being raised. You only put the value in the bill or the software which we are going to give, and you give alarm of situation where you need to follow up after 15 days, 20 days, 25 days. So this is something which is going to auto shoot, whether you want to go through SMS, WhatsApp or by mail. It is going to auto shoot the entire mail to your client saying, "Bhai, pay my bill. It's overdue now." What has been happening over a period of time is we are recovering very late from our clients and we are actually just missing out. The thought process is not that we want to follow up for money, but the thought process is if we dedicatedly remember a due date to ensure that we file a client return on time, the client also have to understand that there is a due date for him to pay the fees to us also. Right, Purushottam bhai, am I right? This was your requirement, which was strongly suggested.
Yes, perfectly
So
correct.
yes, so this was being strongly suggested by him. And then the workflow management, how many number of hours an article is working, how many number of hours a manager is working, how many number of hours you as a partner have worked on a particular client is required to be clocked only for one reason, that is primarily and only for reason that you accumulate that number of hours which are required and just tell the client these are the number of hours I have spent on your client. So this workflow management and work diary management is also going to be part of this entire ecosystem. And then further we are talking about one more thing. Rather than using WhatsApp messages which are actually creating a multiple disturbance, right? The problem is if we create an in-house communication tool which is only and only work related, this also is going to be part of this tool in time to come. Let me just share with you, today we had a fantastic meeting thanks to Prakashji because he gave that lead to us, and proudly say that today we had the national head of Microsoft to sit with us in the Delhi office, which we are now working out to give a cloud space free for our members in some form. And the discussion further came in, Prakash bhai, was that they are willing to come forward for an exclusive deal for laptop, Surface pads, and the Office 365 operating system is a huge gamut of offering they are coming and giving it to us. Just imagine all of us are operating on a Microsoft tools on a day in, day out basis. And if this is also going to get consolidated, all of us at the institute level are going to closely operate on a single platform. This is why I was talking about a thought which has been put by the president, an action which has been initiated by the chairman of the committee in a thought that the standardization of all the firms to make it big. Opportunities are going to be big in time to come. People limitations are going to be there, but technology adoption is going to eliminate that entire process of limitation of people, because that is becoming a bottleneck for most of the firms. If we are actually going to combine technology, we are going to add tools like Durgesh ji has been supporting a lot on creating a data analytic tool. That means you just push the data into the system, it shows you all the exception at one go. So this is what we are actually trying to work on the second phase. The first phase is now completed from our side, and we are just waiting for one fine day where our Honorable President and Vice President are going to come together and inaugurate and give you this beautiful product for making your firms look alike, so that the standardization actually gives the credibility. And tomorrow during the World Congress, which we are going to look in, please note, don't miss this opportunity. We have been thinking to go to different countries and interact with people to get some business. But these all people are going to be in your own country, where they are going to talk about how do we share, how do we work together. And most important part, when you want to do an accounting outsourcing work, which for your surprise, India is going to be the biggest hub in time to come. At that point in time, you need to be on the cloud. So this committee is strongly working towards getting all the people so that they speak same language. Service offering of a different firm can be different, but the approach and the the process which is going to be there has to be one and same all across. I hope, Prakash sir, I have covered all the points which we are actually going to offer our members, and the branches and the regions, we honestly request you to encourage as much as possible. The moment we launch this, as much as possible, please ensure that all the members in our branches adopt to this tool, which is going to be available free of cost for you all. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dayabai. My only challenge which I feel is that how to reach to members and tell them that, look, these are the software which you are required to use in the 5G technology environment. So my sincere request to all my torch bearers who are attending this meeting, this session, we will request them, even we can give a special budget from our committee to go to different branches and share them all those facilities, benefits we are going to give to our members, we are giving to them, because most of the members does not know what are the benefits, what are the facilities, what are the discounts we are getting from different organizations. So my sincere request to all of you, please, yes, tell me, Devai, boliye.
Prakash bhai, just to inform all people what contributed to my family, though I don't require that much, but the fact is my father and mother who have been aged, and when the other insurance companies were not providing insurance, right, to them beyond 1 lakh rupees. RK sir, you know, I have shared with you also a couple of times what institute has given me. Let me just say proudly that 10 lakh rupees worth of insurance which is been given by the insurance agency. My mother's treatment actually have gone through that process only. So I am telling you from my own interest how I got benefited as a member, and my family has got benefited as a member. So please take it from us. These are all really available for you. It is not something which is just put on the screen for all you benefit. Prakash bhai, sorry, but this is a reality which I would like to share with you. My mother unfortunately has other this thing, but yes, at that time, this policy which was given by my institute has been very useful for me.
Thank you, Dayabai. My sincere request to all my council colleagues, please be here till the completion of this session, because I want that even till I did not join this committee, I was also not knowing what are the benefits and what are the schemes. So if you will be knowing all those information after completion of this vendor's presentation, we will have small question answer session also. And after that, I will request you to, whatever team you will give me the name of the persons, they can go in different branches and share their these schemes and benefits to our members. That is very, very important. So whatever we are doing till our members will not know, they will not be able to use those facilities. So my sincere request to all particularly my council colleagues who are present over here, please stay here till end of this session. So now I request Secretary
Prakash
of my
1 minute,
yes,
with your permission. Yeah.
Yes,
See,
sir.
We individually reaching out and communicating, we may miss out somebody, but we can have a pop-up window when people are generating UDINs. So that is the best way where every practitioner will be aware of that. So whatever you would like to communicate or coming up softwares or the facilities which you are bringing for members in practice, we can have one pop-up this thing whenever a new thing is introduced, when members are generating UDI. So that will be a first-hand information to them, and you can give a link over there. Once they click it, they get the further details of it. That is the easiest way.
Good idea, but dear sir, we are having more than 40 arrangements. So every time it will not be possible. Although your suggestion is good, we will like to do that also. Still, what I feel that we require to go and tell our
that
members.
We will do it.
Yeah. So if we will be knowing, so I don't say that you yourself go and do all those things, but you can suggest that these are the person who will be in a position. We can explain them very well. So then they can go and pass on this message to our all members.
Sure.
For that I was requesting. So over to my secretary of this committee,
Rajnikant ji.
We thanks, sir, for all words of wisdom, and we welcome all our council members, chairman, vice chairman, president, vice president, sir, and all our vendors. Now, inaugural session is over, so those vendors who are having the presentation last or leave and rejoin, and Priyanshu ji will be coordinating with you. And the first presentation will be from Mr. KP Narayanan, Director Zoho, with respect to accounting software by Zoho Books. Welcome, sir. We share the screen for you. Give the presenter. You can share your PPT.
Yes.
नारायण सर आप म्यूट में हैं, आप म्यूट से हटाइए, आप अनम्यूट करिए. उनको बोलिए सर ये now it's okay, now
it's unmuted only, but when I'm sharing the screen again, it is.
Again you are on mute, sir. Again you are on mute. Hi. Sir, there's some technical issue when you come on the screen, like your things come on the screen, you automatically goes on mute.
That is, you have to unmute from there.
अच्छा, श्रीकांत जी देखिए अपने ऑपरेटर को बोलिएगा.
Now it is mute, unmute. You will be able to see it, but when I am sharing the screen, it goes on unmute. So you have to unmute me from there.
श्रीकांत जी.
Sir, you can exit and join back once again, sir. Generally, it happens.
I think Narayanji, you start and somebody from our technical end, from there, whoever is the host can unmute him. Unmute Mr. Narayan. Once he starts sharing the.
Yes, please.
Can you share now?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
श्रीकांत जी इनको अनम्यूट करिए, अपने ऑपरेटर को बोलिए कि इनको अनम्यूट करेंगे. हाँ, yes please. Now you can speak.
Now you can start. You are unmuted.
आपका वॉइस नहीं आ रहा है सर, आपका वॉइस नहीं आ रहा है. हमने अनम्यूट कर दिया आपको, फिर भी वॉइस नहीं आ रहा है.
No, I think there is some problem in your instrument then. You have unmuted.
I think sir आपको इसके without presentation you can share your company's matters and all, please. Yes sir.
I'm audible now, right?
Yeah, now you are audible sir. वो जैसे आपका presentation आता है सर, आपकी voice चले जाता है. हमने unmute कर दिया तो भी आपको voice नहीं आ रहा था.
Okay. So, good evening, President Debashish Mitra ji, Vice President Aniket Talati ji, and Prakash ji, Chairman Committee for Members in Practice, and Vice Chairman CA Purushottam Kandalwal ji, Dayanivas ji, and all the RCM members, RCMs, and Central Council members, and all the participants who are part of this conference. I wish you a very good evening. So let me start with this. Zoho is a company based out of Chennai, and we have our offices across 14 locations. The corporate office being in Chennai, and we have in countries like US, Mexico, Netherlands, Japan, China, and UAE. And we have about 25 years of experience in crafting this fantastic applications, and with 75 plus million users across globe. And we are present. We have a presence in our about 190 plus countries, and plus over 12,000 employees. So what we have offered to ICAI is the 3-year subscription for all the practicing members of ICAI, a 3-year subscription of Zoho Books and Zoho Expense and Zoho Payroll. So these are the 3 products which we have given, and it is 3-year subscription is free. and if they have to pay and subscribe, then the cost will be as equivalent as to say for about 3,77,000 rupees. So that worth of product we have given, and we signed this MOU in 2021, and since then we have about 1,500 plus chartered accountants have signed up for this and using this product either for them or for their clients. We have a complete finance modules which will take care of your back office operations. See, we call this as a back office backbone. So right from billing, payment acceptance, payable and vendors payments, bank reconciliation and general ledger, tax and compliance, financial operational reporting. So everything is a part, we call it as a office backbone. So all these products, actually all these functions crafted into a product, and we have incorporated these things in Zoho Books, inventory, expense, and payroll, which is part of this MOU. Zoho Book.
So, so if you don't mind, I want to be a part of this session, if you're okay.
Sorry. So Zoho is a GST compliant accounting software where you will be able to generate invoice, create sales order, and you will be able to manage the first level inventory. You will be able to do bank reconciliation online, and you can make online payments, receive online payments online, and you can also have your projects managed, and it has the capacity to handle multi GSTIN, and also have client portal and vendor portal, wherein you will be able to directly have clear access and transaction with your clients. Core accounting, as it is account receivable, account payable, and payments and tax, and we have about 50 plus reports which can be generated from this accounting software itself, and it supports many things beyond accounting, which is like it has got platform capabilities and contextual integration. This can be integrated with many other softwares like payroll, expense, CRM, analytics, projects, and so on. And we have the features of connected banking, wherein you will be able to receive payments, make the payments, and do the bank reconciliation. And if your working capital goes down, you will be able to apply for a loan right from the accounting software itself. You don't have to go to the bank or get into the internet banking. And niche accounting also. The government accredited tax, like we are GST provider, Suvidha providers in India, wherein you will be able to directly file taxes using Zoho Books itself, and HMRC approved, ICB certified for United Kingdom, and Federal Tax Authority has approved in UAE, and Gazette approved in Saudi Arabia. So we have country specific edition, and whichever client you want to onboard, you can onboard, and you can operate you can have your multinational presence if you operate use Zoho Books. Next is Zoho Inventory. It will help you to manage the inventory, overall inventory control and order fulfillment, real-time report it can generate. You can manage the orders, and you can also have multi-location management and barcode scanning and generation. This is possible in Zoho Inventory, which is part of Zoho Books, which is given as per according to the MOU. Inventory control, you can do item group and assembly, and you can do serial and batch tracking and multi-warehouse management, also possible. And it is integrated with the shopping carts, like, and easy packaging and shipping is possible, RMA supported, and you can also have live track shipments all by all the carriers. So drop ship and backorder management is also available. And for Zoho Payroll, which is a part of the MOU, you can actually completely automate your payroll calculation and statutory complaint like income tax, PF, LWF, PT, and ESI, and direct deposit of salary via partner bank. That is possible through this this payroll software. And there is a self-service portal through which the IT declaration can be submitted by the employee, and proof can also be collected through that, and they can generate online pay slips. They can also take their Form 16 and tax worksheets. HMRS and accounting integration is also possible, and it is customizable to organizations' needs. And bringing mobility to payroll also, if you can have this application installed in your mobile, and your entire payroll can be managed through the mobile itself. And the third one is Zoho Expense. Expense is complete. It is like complete end-to-end tracking of your travel related requirements. Like you can create a travel, raise a travel request and trip approval request for advance. You can capture receipt and submit expense report and record reimbursement. Everything can be done through the mobile application itself. And it will also help you to be under cost control and compliance. And the process is completely automated. And reports and analytics you will be able to generate. And it is possible to integrate with other applications like CRM and Zoho Books and Payroll. And you can also do advanced customization and collaboration. We have also, it is also possible to integrate with taxi operators like Uber. We are already integrated with Uber, and once you undertake the travel and then you disconnect, then the payment will automatically go from your bank to Uber, and it is recorded in Zoho Expense. And corporate cards can be managed like American Express, Visa, and MasterCard. And corporate card reconciliation can be done online. And employee reimbursement, it is very easy. Employee users and submit the expense report. It goes to admins for approval. And once the approval is done, the organization's bank will be transferring that money to the user bank. So this is very easy. If you go to the Committee for Members in Practice website, there is a Zoho accounting software which is mentioned here. And you can just click on the button again, and another window opens wherein you will be able to submit by filling the relevant required fields, and then 3 years application is 3 years subscription is free for the members. So this is what I have to say about from my end. I am very sorry that I was not able to show this presentation to you all.
Thank you, Nayanji. Thanks a lot. Yes. My request to my secretary, please request all vendors that whenever you call any vendor, they have to complete it within 3 minutes, and they have to directly come to their product. In spite of saying thanks and all this thing, we don't want about their product only. So call Mr. Ranjit next.
Yeah. धीरज जी, हेलो, धीरज जी को आप एडमिट करो.
पहले से सबको बोल के रखिए, पहले से अरेंज करके रखिए. रजनीकांत जी.
यस सर.
धीरज जी अवेलेबल नहीं है तो भी दूसरे वेंडर को स्टार्ट करो.
The next product is by online PSB loans by Mrs. PSB loans by Mr. Prem Thangatru, Vice President Sales and Marketing, and Mr. Ronak Shah, Chief Operating Officers of PSB loans. Mr. Prem, are you there? Mr. Ronak Shah ji? Please go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening, Rajnikant ji. Thank you, the August members of ICAI, the chairman Prakash sir. Thank you for the opportunity, and all the dignitaries on the session. I would also request access to be given to my colleague and a fellow chartered accountant, Gaurav Vipani from OPL.
रजनीकांत जी. ये इन्होंने कोई एक और को एंटर करने के लिए रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं. इनके आपके पास नहीं है पहले से डिटेल?
नहीं सर, इनको अभी एडमिट मत करो.
क्यों? ये इनके कोई कुलीग के लिए कर रहे हैं ये?
नहीं, he is from EFF Factor sir. He is a different vendor.
अरे भाई ये प्रेम जी बोल रहे हैं.
Mr. Prem Thangatru.
Sir, Gaurav Vipani from our team, who is the product head and also a CA, is also on this call, sir.
रजनीकांत जी, आप प्लीज जब ये चल रहा होता आप पैसे से सबसे बात करके अरेंज करके रखो, इसमें टाइम नहीं वेस्ट होए अपने.
ठीक है सर.
जिनका नाम ले रहे हैं उनको इमीडिएटली ऐड करिए.
ठीक.
प्रेम जी आप म्यूट में हैं अभी.
जी सर. So while Gaurav is admitted, I'll just start the presentation, sir. I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes, sir. Please, you can start, sir. You can start. By the time your colleague will join, you can
Sure,
share your.
Thank you. So first of all, thanks for the opportunity again, sir. And let me dive in straight to appraise all the council members. We are very glad to be on the being given this opportunity and the platform to provide the digital lending infrastructure for the members of ICAI. Primarily, online PSB loans as an organization, you may have heard of PSB loans in 59minutes.com, which is the marketplace where all the PSU banks, private banks, and other NBFCs are already members on our platform and provide lending offers and products to our to all the borrowers, both MSME as well as retail. So quickly, I'll dive into the platform prospects. So this is a digital ecosystem that has been built for and by the bankers in conjunction with policy and blessings of the DFS, where we are helping MSMEs and retail individuals to basically cut down the time required digitally, do a complete process of enabling a loan, whether it is working capital, term loan, or any other product. So we will be showcasing a quick view of the same as well towards the end of the session. So let me move forward from this space. As you may be aware, we are esteemed shareholders or SIDBI, SBI, Bank of Baroda, Punjab National Bank, and also recent past we have raised funding from TransUnion Civil and HDFC Limited. So these are our key shareholders in the company. So it gives you a very good insight in terms of the depth and also the and these are our partner banks on our platform who are providing loan products to borrowers, both in terms of MSME and retail. So here is a quick view of the same, sir. So in terms of products, apart from MSME and retail loans and Mudra loans, we also do microfinance, we do co-originations, we do supply chain financing like dealers and vendor onboarding and finance solutions for them. And there is a complete GST or cash flow based lending solutions are also available, like GST invoice financing, GEM based factoring based financing. All these solutions will also be made available over a phased manner for the ICAI members separately. And like you can onboard your specific MSME or retail individuals on this platform. Usually we have a certain fee that is charged for the customers or the borrowers on our platform, which will be completely waived if members of ICAI and the chartered accountants are doing the journey and onboarding these MSMEs or retail individuals for their loan requirements. And obviously you will be, I would want to also quickly cover some of the key aspects of this platform. This is a very proven platform where more than 600,000 applications have already been processed and 1 lakh crore has been processed in terms of proposals value, whereas 70,000 crores is also disbursed through our platforms by various lenders. And everything is automated from start to finish. What I mean by that is basically, onboarding, taking registration of the customer till, giving a sanction letter to the customer. By the selected lender. All of this happens digitally in less than 59 minutes on the platform. So again, just to reiterate the key benefits to all the ICAI members on our platform, it is, you'll have a dedicated and direct access, and your user ID and login credentials will be created. All the fees that is usually charged for the borrowers will be waived off, like I said earlier. and a dedicated helpline or support team will also be there, so that if you encounter any issue while onboarding your customer or clients on the platform, there will also be a dedicated team who will help you on the fly, on the mobile or on call, and support and enable completing the journey on behalf of you, right? And in case of any other grievances, of course, we have an escalation matrix that will be shared with you, and there will be also be a monthly or a periodic training, as will be discussed with the chair and also the central team, and we will arrange for these trainings as and when required. And the rest of the benefits will also be shared with you, I am assuming, post this session. So firstly, since our MOU has been signed recently, some of this communication will shortly be sent to you, is what we understand. Feel free to reach us if there are any questions. Otherwise, this is the simple process. So if I have my colleague Gaurav on the call, I'll request him to take you through the same.
Thank you, Premji. My request is that after the completion of the presentation of the vendors, we will have a little bit question answer session. So
Sure,
you please be there. So if there will be any question or any query of any of our member, you should be in a position to reply there, right, sir? Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you, Rajnikant ji. Next vendor को call करिए.
Dheeraj Agarwal ji from True Earth Wellness. He's there. Dheeraj ji.
Yes, sir. I am there, sir.
Let me introduce Mr. Dheeraj Agarwal is Chief Operating Officer.
Sir, इनको अपने आप करने दीजिए, आप कुछ नहीं बोलिए. Let Dheeraj ji speak.
Sure. So, respected President Sir, Debashish Mitra ji, Anil, Aniket, Sunil
Please,
sir,
sir,
Prakash
सीधे
sir.
point पे है, sir. Dheeraj ji, please सीधे point पे आइए, please, sir.
Right. So, all respective dignitaries, my name is Dheeraj Agarwal and I represent True Earth Wellness, right? So, True Earth Wellness is predominantly a corporate wellness organization, and we have been serving the corporates for more than 10 years now. And we have been serving corporates like HSBC Bank, Deutsche Bank, Tata, Indigo Airlines, etc., for our health and wellness requirements, for their health and wellness requirements. As stated by respected members of the chair, right? Every initiative that has been taken by ICAI focuses on improving the members and their overall journey in ensuring accountability, etc. Now, what we do or bring to the table for all the members of ICAI is the prioritize health for you, right? So health, because in the last 2 years, we all have realized that health has to be the most important priority to take care of our customers or members if we are fit ourselves. In context to that, ICAI has launched, right, a fantastic initiative whereby they have launched 2 plans specifically for the members, right? And those 2 plans specifically assume or count to be plans which are associated with health checkups and are associated with unlimited doctor consultations. So there are 2 plans, sir. One is a health benefits premium plan, and second is a health benefits basic plan. Because aaj sab ghar pe hai, everybody is there at home, everybody wants to take up a preventive health checkup, take care of themselves. That is where this comes into picture, right? So in both the plans, you get unlimited doctor consultation with 30 plus specialties and host of other features that's included, including 18% flat discount on medicines and pharmacy, more than 50% plus discounts on health checkups at home. You get 50% plus discount on health checkups at hospitals and clinics, etc. Right? So the 2 plans are very, very seamlessly priced and at highly discounted prices. The first plan, which is the health benefits plan, at 1,999, and that includes a platinum membership to the Wellness Corner, unlimited doctor consultations for you and your family of 5 dependents for 1 complete year. You get a health checkup, which is a very, very comprehensive 97 parameters health checkup. You get a preventive health checks discount. You get surgery care discounts. You get financial support for surgeries. You get unlimited diet and nutrition consultations. You get unlimited dental care services, whereby you can go ahead and visit a dentist at a clinic for free X-ray and free dental cleaning. You get unlimited eye care services. You get unlimited more than 18% discount on medicines and pharmacy. You get home healthcare and elder care services, etc. All this has been initiated by ICAI for the members at a very, very highly discounted price of 1,999, expecting all the members to take care of their health, which in these last 2 years have become a very, very important thing to take care, right? And the second plan, which is again at a very, very discounted price, is 799 for the members, whereby you get unlimited discount, unlimited doctor consultation across 30 plus specialties and all the other features that were there in the platinum plan, right? So my request to you is, it is a very, very simple plan and a seamless journey. You simply need to select a plan, log in using your personal email ID, go to the payment gateway, make the payment, and that is where you can start off from day one to avail all these discounted benefits for health and wellness perspective. So request all to please avail this, because this is all available at highly discounted and negotiated prices. And our partners being SRL, Manipal Hospital, Redcliffe Labs, Tata 1mg, Fortis, Max, Medanta, etc., who will be servicing for your health and wellness checkups at hospitals and diagnostic centers. So request all to please avail this initiative that has been taken by ICAI for the members and at highly discounted prices, right? Thank you so much. Will not take too much of everybody's time because everybody is too occupied and we have already extended the session. But request all to please visit the CMP page and take it forward from there onwards. Thank you so much, everyone, for being patient. And any questions at the end or whenever, we'll be more than happy to answer.
The next presentation will be from Messrs. KDK Softwares for the TDS and XBRL software. Please go ahead.
Right. Good evening, sir. So I'll quickly talk about KDK Software. So we are offering 3 fantastic softwares to enhance the practice of members in practice and firms. The first software is for the GST filing, which covers the end-to-end GST filing, including GSTR1, GSTR3B, and the annual returns. The second software is for the TDS compliance. The third software is for your XBRL compliance. So all the softwares are available for free of cost for the 1 year for the limited number of returns. And then thereafter, in case if the members would like to upgrade for the higher version, can be subscribed with a very discounted price. So the first software, which is the cloud software, is a cloud-based software and can be accessed from any device, any location. So why I say that these softwares are going to enhance the practice of the members? The first thing is the software gives a ready facility to prepare the return register. So the moment you enter the client detail, the return register gets prepared automatically, which gives you the complete insight of the returns of all your clients. How many returns have been filed, how many are pending, and which are due as of now. So return register, which earlier I was preparing on Excel, now is prepared automatically. The second, or a very critical feature, which is about notices and orders. So in this, what happens is the moment I have 100 or 500 clients, I am otherwise supposed to go to GSTN portal and then log in and then check whether my client have received any notices or orders or not. However, in this case, I would be able to see all the notices or orders of my all clients on one single screen. And if I want to download also, I can simply click and download the notice and orders of all my clients on one single screen. This is the second good feature to enhance the practice of the members. The third feature is wherein if I want to fetch the complete data of my client pertaining to GSTR1 or GSTR3B, that is also available on one single click. I only need to click the download button and all my GSTR1 or 3B data is readily available, like the way I am displaying on my screen. It also gives me the comparison of my previous to current month 3B. It also gives me the comparison or the consolidated data of the complete financial year. Or if I want to compare it with my previous financial year, that is what I can do. So I am not talking about the filing part, because that is that is the basic thing which is available in the application. You can do your GSTR1 filing, 3B filing, 9 filing, and 9C filing also. Apart from that, the fourth critical feature, which is very much required in day-to-day GSTR filing, is before filing my 3B return, I'm supposed to send the reconciliation data to all my clients. So herein, what I can do is I can enable the automatic email sending option. And the moment I enable the automatic email option to my clients, my client will receive the reconciliation data of that respective month every month automatically. I'll repeat, the moment I enable this button, all my clients will be receiving the reconciliation data automatically. So that will save the time not only on my part, but also on the client part, and I'll be able to file the correct GSTR 3B. Another very critical feature from 3B perspective is the ITC tracker. So ITC tracker is basically about, when I'm filing my 3B, I want to ensure that, there are invoices which I want to defer for the next month. There are invoices wherein I want to split the ITC, 50% ITC I want to claim in this month, remaining ITC I want to claim in next month. So this tracker gives me various options in, if I want to reject the ITC, I want to accept the ITC, I want to keep the ITC pending for this month, I want to put a new value. So all my, calculations pertaining to ITC can be done on this tracker. So this helps me to not claim the max at ITC, and thus thereby I am able to save on the notices or any orders from the government. So these are the few features. And the last but not the least, since we are approaching towards the annual return in the month of December, so the software Express GST by KDK also gives me a ready reckoner of the annual return comparison, wherein I am able to see the turnover wise detail of all the months of the respective financial year. So since I'll be filing the annual return for the financial year 21-22, so I'll be able to see the comparison of financial year 21-22 of my books, as I can see here of my books, my 3B, my R1. And this way, if I see this comparison, I will be able to file my correct annual return, and this will also save the time because I'll get the data on one single click of all the returns which I've filed for the respective financial year. So this is the beauty of this software, wherein all the reports, be it 3B, be it 1, be it 9, everything is available on one single click. And this software can be accessed from ICAI.expressgst.com. This is the URL of the software, and this is free for 1 year for up to 100 returns. And similarly, TDS application can also be accessed through ICAI.expresstds.com, and it is also free for 1 year for up to 100 returns. That's it from my side, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Richa ji. Rajnikant ji.
The next presentation is from Mrs. Quickil and Mr. Rajiv is there. Mr. Rajiv.
राजीव जी सबको रिक्वेस्ट है सर, प्लीज 3 मिनट में आप अपने इसको खत्म कीजिएगा।
Yes, sir,
सबको टाइम मिले, बिकॉज़ उसके बाद हम थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन भी रखना चाह रहे हैं, प्लीज सर।
Okay. Yes, thank you, sir. I'll just finish within very soon. I'll finish in 5 minutes as per your request. Okay, I will just share my screen, sir. I hope my screen is visible, sir.
Yes, very much.
I'll put it on presentation mode. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Okay, I am Rajiv Vaivat. I am taking care of sale operation for India. Okay, so I'll just brief offer details for Quickil offer for ICA members. Okay, so we are providing a 2 offer on 2 products. One is Quickil Total Security 1 PC 3 year. The market price for this product is 3799, and for ICA members we are providing it at 1406. That is 63% special discount. And we are providing a Quickil Total Security for 5 PC. If anyone have a 5 system in his office, so we are providing this offer for 5 user also. So the market price is 10,720 and we are providing at 8,576. That is 20% as a special discount. Okay. Then to process to buy this product is very simple. The member has to visit the Quickil website and then he has to go in product section. Then in product section he has to purchase. He has to just select product duration and number of users, and then he has to just apply the coupon code, and then he can make a payment. And after payment confirmation, customer will get a product invoice and license copy. Okay, soft copy of license. Okay. Then one more update I have, that currently we have 19,655 CA customers which are using Quickil products. That is total security. Okay. And that is the update from my side for offer details. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Rajnikanth next.
Yeah? Yes. Thank you.
The next presentation is by Ms. Microvesta Technology. Malaji, are you there? Yes, please carry on, sir. Just unmute yourself, Malaji.
Yes. Yeah, is my screen is visible?
Yes.
Yeah, so my name is Malav Dalwadi and I'm Director of Microvista Technologies. So we are into compliance solutions and XBRL is one of our expertise. And we have tied with ICAI for providing the XBRL software to chartered accountants. So we are one of the taxonomy developer of all the stock exchange, and also ICAI working with XBRL on developing XBRL taxonomies. So we have developed a cloud-based solution. That cloud-based solution means you can access anytime, anywhere. One of the key feature of the software is, you can import you can export you can import a previous year data from any XBRL generated from any software. Okay. And second thing, while filing XBRL, it's a very long process and it will take a lot of time. So what we have done is the base feature we have provided is inbuilt validation. So instead of after generation, you validate each and every data while filing the data, feeding the data, and so there won't be any error while you just check before uploading on the MCA validation tool. And there are other features like Excel tagging, automatic tagging, Excel import, export, copy paste, all this facility that is available in the cloud-based solution. So it's one of the kind of software right now available for Indian Accounting Standard XBRL and the revised Schedule 6 XBRL. So here what we are providing, we have got multiple versions, the silver, with single user 10 company, single user unlimited companies, and so on. So this single user 10 companies, we are providing free to chartered accountants members for 2 years. Okay. And apart from that, other version is like 50% discount we are giving. The other product we have is called a Gst Software. So one of the key feature of the Gst Software is, we have integrated with the Tally. So you can directly import the Tally data from to the software. We also have integrated with SAP and other ERP. So if user want to integrate, they can also integrate. Also, this software has a facility of all returns, reconciliation. So reconciliation, we not only provide a reconciliation with 2A and a purchase, we also provide invoice in the GSTR1 and also the books and GSTR1. And auto emailing facility is also available with this software. You can also download the notices. You don't need to go on a website to file return. Just with using the software, you can download the returns. Even if you have used other software from 2017 onwards, you can one click download all the returns. And one of the key features is also we imported data from ICAI. So if you want to check whether your export invoices are pushed to the website or not, that is also available in this. So we are around 45 returns, which helps chartered accountants to prepare the GSTR, doing the audit and provide the reports to their client as well. So here are the pricing. So we are providing a basic version free to all the chartered accountants up to 3 years, and other version we are providing 70% discount. So thank you. That's it from my end.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Rajnikanth next.
The next presentation is by Mrs. Pro42. This is access to Pro42 platform. Mr. Ravi Shankar and Mr. Darshan, please take over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to keep it quick. At Pro, what do? We collect information on all companies and provide it to you. A lot of chartered accountant firms have been using us. Many of the large ones have already rolled out. I think we've got more than 1,000 odd users. Overall, we work with more than 70,000 users across banks and corporates. Many chartered accountant firms have told us that they're able to increase revenues, add additional services, and also reduce costs using the platform. What do we do? There are about 17 lakh companies in India. This number of companies will go to 35 lakhs over the next 5 years. All these companies will need various services, right? It could be audit, internal audit, transfer pricing, and many, many services. What we do is we provide information to these companies at very, very rapid scale, right? From more than 743 sources. The sources can include not just MCA, High Court, Supreme Court, tribunals, credit rating, GST, so on and so forth. Main advantage of using us is you get very, very rapid speed. The data is available at your fingertips. High quality data, and the price are very, very attractive. We have users across banking. Nearly every bank uses our product for validating a loan from a company. So chances are, you name the bank in India, we got about close to 70,000-80,000 bankers using our product. All the NBFCs, startups. So when you are creating a loan proposal for a company or any financials, any proposal that goes to a bank or even to a company, chances are that it's being validated by data from Probe, and therefore, having access to something like that will be very, very helpful. We've seen chartered accountant firms use this across various applications like valuation, ROC search, transfer pricing, but even for business development. Very quickly, the platform looks like this. It's a simple plug and play. You can go up, sign up. I'm just going to take one company, let's say Godrej and Boys. I take the company out. We get some information on the company. What is the registered office address, contact details, description of the company, LEI number, PAN number, SIN number, who are the directors of the company, a little bit more into the directors' background, which are the other companies the directors of, which are the open charges the company has. The structure tab gives you the shareholding of the company, and I can click through into the shareholding of every company. So while you're dealing with the company, it could be for very different applications, risk control, not just audit, it could be risk control, other kinds of services that we provide. You need to know a little bit background about the company, and at a click of a button, we'll be able to provide that. Financial data on a company, P&L balance sheets available at a click of a button. And it is not just for listed companies. Many of the sites like Google or Screener and all that gives you data for listed companies, which is only about 2,000 in India. Unlisted companies is 17 lakhs. So for example, I can get a ROC search report at a click of a button. Most banks use this, instead of, the earlier processes banks were adopting. You can also search. I can look at companies in, let's say, Mumbai. There are so many companies in Mumbai. There are 250,000 companies in Mumbai. I can look at companies in revenue range of 50 to 250 crores. There are 4,900 companies. I can look at companies in specific industries, segments. This is the largest such platform in India. Last year alone, we delivered information on about 1.6 crore companies. This year, we'll be doing about 2.5 crore companies or so. Like I said, I think many chartered accountant firms use this, more than over 1,000 firms. We've also created a special package for chartered accountant. We have a standard pricing. The pricing comes down to under 260 rupees per company. This is inclusive of GST. You can always go into the platform and buy credits, right? Let's say I want to buy 100 companies for a client project. I can just pay and go on. You can also go to our website to register. So this is our website, probeinformation.com. You can log in or register. Or we also create a special offer for ICAI members, where you can go into the ICAI platform, on your website itself. And here, if you avail the offer, what you do is you get additional companies for free. So a normal situation, the companies are paid for. It's about 300 rupees per company, but up to 7 companies free. So almost 3,000 rupees worth of credits we are giving specially to all chartered accountants in India, right? So that's pretty much it from our side. We really look forward to, seeing more and more chartered accountants use it. We strongly believe using the platform, you'll be able to increase your revenue base, increase business, and bring down your cost substantially. Thank you, everyone.
The next presentation is from NESL, and the product is access to NESL IU for audit. And Mr. Devjyoti Ray, MD NESL, is there with us. Mr. Devjyoti Ray, Mr. Shankar. Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm there. I hope you're able to see my screen.
Yeah, very well, sir. Please go ahead, sir. Yes, sir, we can see you, sir.
Yeah, my screen is also visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, screen is not visible. Screen is not visible, sir.
Yeah, that's why I want to check. One moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir. Yeah, it is visible.
Okay. Yeah, so first of all, I'd like to thank the Committee for Members in Practice of ICAI for giving us this opportunity to make this presentation before the elected Central Council members. I understand the President of ICAI and Vice President of ICAI already are there in this meeting. In fact, I had the pleasure of interacting with the President ICAI, Dr. Debashish Mitra, in a recent conference in Kolkata, and where I had this made this presentation. And incidentally, this is a facility which is available free of cost. There's no cost, and this is available free of cost to all chartered accountants who have been appointed as statutory auditors for a company. Now, just to give a brief about us, so we are registered as an information utility under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Information utility is regarded as one of the 4 pillars of the code. And as a company, National E-Government Services Limited is majority held by banks, insurance companies, and LIC is also one of our shareholders. So, now coming to this product, ours is not a public credit repository. Access to the information utility is limited to authorized persons. But the auditor to the corporate debtor, the company, is in a unique position in having access to this database. And of course, this is with the consent of the customer. I'd like to clarify here that even without consent, you can get access to this database. But if you have the customer's consent, the access is complete and respect of the complete data of the company which is there in the IU. So how does one access this data? So access is quite simple. As a statutory auditor, we need to advise the company to do a one-time free registration with the information utility. Once the company is registered, they can create an additional user in the name of the auditor. And after login, the auditor can view all the debt records submitted by the client's creditors against the CD. And this information actually digitally signed and is uploaded by the creditors. So this information is a kind of authenticated information. Process for accessing the information is just presented in a graphical manner. And he can sit with the client and logging into the NESL portal. Kyle can create an additional login in favor of the auditor, and he can access this. And process for login for the client, that is also very simple. And he has to just follow the instructions. He'll get a login ID and password through his email. He has to change his password. He can, of course, access it, and then he can create a user for the auditor to access the information in the information utility. So this is what I had already stated earlier. The company has to first register as a user, and then it will give it an option to create a sub-user in favor of the company's auditor. Now, there's another way to register with the IU, the information utility. One need not go through the corporate data directly. Even from one's own office, one can log in. And the software has a facility of seeking consent directly from the company. So once you log in, once the auditor logs in, a mail will go to the customer seeking his consent. And once a customer gives a consent, the CFR is generated. The CFR is called the Credit Facility Report. It gives the details of the company's borrowings from all the bank, various security details, defaults, if any, done by the company to its creditors, including financial creditors, that is banks, NBFCs, and also operational creditors. They can view and download this data. So what is the documents required to be submitted by the auditor? And basically the copy of appointment letter, a statutory auditor of the corporate person, with the resolution passed at the annual meeting of the company for appointment or reappointment of the auditor, and a copy of the form ADT1 filed by the corporate person. And finally, a disclaimer is that this NASL data is for the present intended to strengthen the audit process and is not intended to substitute the confirmation procedures under SA 505. So just to, I think that's all I have to say, just to conclude by saying that it is a free facility and it's a very unique provision in the IBC where the auditor of the corporate data has access to the information value. The process of registration is extremely simple. One can request the corporate data provide access, or one can directly log in and then an automated email goes to the corporate data through which access is provided. So I would request all the CA community and of course those who are appointed as statutory auditors to please use this facility, which is absolutely free of cost. I think that's all from my side. Again, thanks to this committee for giving me this opportunity to make this presentation.
Thank you, sir. The next presentation will be from Tally Software Solutions by Tally, and Mr. Arvind KS ABB Tally will be taking over. Mr. Arvindji, are you there? Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
बस सरविंद जी सर प्लीज 3 मिनट में कंप्लीट करना। आपको तो प्रोडक्ट ऐसा हम सभी वैसे भी जानते हैं। हटाइए आपको म्यूट पे आप।
That's a very big compliment from you, sir. I'm very Tally is very obliged for it, and respected Chat Accountant Prakash Sharma ji and all other dignitaries here, all respected Chat Accountants. So first, I will just share my screen. I've been requested to talk only about the offer, not about the product. Strictly by Rajnikant sir and Priyanshu sir, I will follow them. So the screen is something like this. Let me share the screen. Just a second. Is it okay? Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, very much.
Yeah. So we have a single product, and not to talk about the product's deliverables, anything business wants, Tally will help them to get it, including GST, including cloud, everything is there on Tally. But coming to the program, which has been an initiative of ICAI CMP, we have a flat 50% discount for all the practicing Chat Accountants and firms, and we have 80% discount for Chat Accountants who have started their practicing journey from 1st of January 2015. This is exclusively to help youngsters to really manage their office better. And we also have a 50% discount on the TallyNet subscription. So basically, this is what it looks like. So on a 54,000 rupees product, people get 50%. And on a 54,000 rupees product, people will also get 80%. So people can avail at even 10,800 rupees. Then this is something very special. The TSS is also being given at 50%. So then what is TSS? Quickly for people to understand, what is people? So TSS is as simple as this, that it is not mandatory. It is not like the Tata Sky, that if you don't buy, Tally will stop. No, Tally will continue to work for any number of years. It's a perpetual complete license. But these are some of the advantages which one gets. I can share it later. We have shared the numbers also. But quickly, after putting this, sir, I have got some important data points to share, which I will share. So this tie-up with ICAI or the ICAI initiative was on since 1996 with ICAI. So we've been working with ICAI since 1996, and we have got more than approximately around 75 chartered accountants and firms, 75,000 chartered accountants and firms who have utilized this facility or this offer from the ICAI members in practice. So this is one very important thing. And just in this financial year, we have handled more than 1,000 support issues exclusively on the offer, not on the product. So we have interacted with 1,000 people and solved their 1,000 reports, support queries which we have got. And in this financial year, 3,300 chartered accountants have utilized this product. That means 3,300 CAs have got 80% discount. This 80% discount accounts to roughly 14 crores of money which is on the table. So this is one small information, sir, because I want to make this discount very categorically important, because it is an exclusive offer given only to the chartered accountants of practice in chartered. It's not that I go to some other company and do it. No, this is exclusive. In fact, we also had the privilege of offering a special product called Tally Audit Edition exclusive for chartered accountants. So this 80% discount, it not seen anywhere in the history of company. This is exclusive for chartered accountants. This is one thing. And the TSS, hardly 50% of the chartered accountants have renewed their TSS. Around 40,000 people are on the latest version of Tally. But this is what I want to say as far as the data points are concerned. Sir, I have got one request to you, sir. I have got one request. The only request to Prakash Sharma ji is, in 1996, this entire program was structured called BAP, Business Advisory Program. That means chartered accountants should be enabled to use the tool. And once they are enabled, they should have a tool. And hence 80% discount was given. So that was the objective of this entire program. But going forward, for whatever reasons, maybe mistake from Tally or maybe something else from the ICAI side, the concept of learning diminished and only the discount started playing in place, which fully okay. But my request is, sir, as rightly started by the vice chairman also, vice president also, that just taking the horse to the pond is not useful. So the request is to you, sir, that please focus on enabling these software license holders to get enabled on the software, because the whole top brass, what you are including, you are talking about technology and usage of technology. So my request is, please find out a program while this offer continues to happen with 80%, 50% discount, which is not that big for CA community today, but the ability to use is super important. So my request to you is, while most of the chartered accountants do have Tally, they are using less than 10% of Tally. Forget about other technology which is outside Tally. So my request is, Tally is willing to do anything you want, in any scale you want, to ensure that people get trained on this program, sir. This is my submission to you, and thanks for giving me a chance to be presenting this under the right leadership of you, sir. Thanks a lot.
थैंक यू अरविंद जी, थैंक यू अरविंद जी। मैं सिर्फ आपको एक ही बात कह दूं, यदि आपके पास में स्पेशलाइज्ड टीम होगी जो कि हमारी एटलीस्ट पहले जो बड़ी ब्रांचेज हैं वहां पे जाके उसका आप हमको बताएंगे कि सभी 1 घंटे का होगा, 1.5 घंटे का होगा, 2 घंटे का होगा, whatever time you will mention that this will the session should be for this much of hours, we will call our members, then your expert team can present there, they can explain that, right, sir?
A big thanks for you, such a quick decision. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. The next presentation is from Mrs. LIC, that is Life Insurance Corporation of India, and CA Vishal Jain is there with us. He is the branch manager for pensions and group insurance scheme. He is there with us. He will present, sir.
Good evening, and thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to present our product. I'm quickly coming to the presentation. See, I'm Vishal Jain, Chartered Accountant from PNGS vertical of LIC. PNGS is a pension and group scheme. We deals in group products only, like group gratuity, superannuation, leave encashment, etc. And government also prefer us to implement their product. Maybe they have product also. And the main USP with LIC is that sovereign guarantee. We have the sovereign guarantee, that is that whatever, and if anything happens to LIC, whatever liability of LIC is there, that will be given by the government of India. We have high liquidity, and AUM is 37 lakhs crore we have, including PNGS is 8 lakhs crore. With ICAI, we have two policies. One is for their employees, that is gratuity policy since 1972. And this is the 50th year of our relationship with ICAI. And this is the golden year for us also. And second is group term insurance that is provided to the chartered accountants and their spouses at very low premium and medical without any medical requirement. This insurance started from 1st of January 2019. Under this, we have covered chartered accountant for 10 lakh rupee and spouses has been given cover of 5 lakh rupee. Till date, we have covered more than 85 chartered accountants and their spouses, and our claim ratio is 100%. I mean, it means no claim has been rejected for whatsoever. Main feature of the scheme are, this is the 1 year renewable type of scheme that member have to choose again at every year, and premium is very low. It is as low as 630 rupee per plus GST for rupee 10 lakhs. We have covered up to age of 64 without any medical requirement, and coverage is without that death due to any reason. There is no requirement कि किस तरह से कोई भी reason से death हुई हो. Premium is paid through ICAI, and ICAI has developed a module through which a member log in and they pay the premium, and also claim is settled through ICAI. Friends, in the last, I should let me appreciate the efforts of committee of members and practice. They are making their full efforts. See, I am a chartered accountant. Being a chartered accountant, I am not only the beneficiary, I am not only the vendor, but also a beneficiary of some of the schemes. So I have seen that how much efforts that CMP is doing for their members. They try their best, and they negotiated too much with the vendors to give maximum benefit to even Prakash sir. Also, when our MOU was renewed, that Prakash sir also met us and asked her to try to give maximum benefit to the chartered accountants, being a chartered accountant also. And one more thing, that our scheme is so popular among the chartered accountants that we got the query that 10 lakh coverage is not too enough. It should be increased by up to 20 lakhs or 50 lakhs. We are trying for that, and hopefully in the future we can offer that to cover also. From me, it is over. Thank you very much.
आपने इसमें ये बताया ना आपकी स्पाउस के लिए भी अवेलेबल है, ये तो बता दिया.
Yes, we have already. It is 5 lakh for spouse.
ठीक. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next presentation is from New India Insurance Company. Mr. Swami, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hello, please, sir. Yeah, please, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to each one of you. Greetings from the New India Insurance Company. We thank you for giving us this opportunity to be a part of this meeting. We have been associated with you for the last 8 years, and been almost 14,000 policies of health have already been issued on the ICAI portal, and we expect some more penetration in this health insurance, which we are sure that many of the members will definitely go for this particular policy, which is very beneficial to each one of you, sir. As Mr. Daya sir has already stated that that he had already opted for one policy of 10 lakhs for his parents, which has really helped him. We really thank him for bringing it to the notice of all the other members. We would like to just take you through a small presentation, not taking too much of your time. We will just give you the products which we are actually offering to the ICAI portal. I'll just ask my officer, Ms. Neha, to just take you through the portal, sir. Come, Neha, please.
Good evening, everyone. So as Swami sir has introduced you, so we are selling the ICAI products online, and we have a tie-up with ICAI, wherein the URL is icai.newindia.co.in. We are selling 7 products online. So I'll share you the slides.
So are you able to view the screen, sir? Are you able to see any?
No, nothing.
Nothing, just share it. Just take them through. Nothing. Okay, tell them about the products.
Okay, so many of you may be very well aware that what kind of products we are selling. So health, motor, professional indemnity, office protection shield, personal accident and householder are the several products we are selling online. The dominating product in ICAI portal is health, wherein the coverage given is maximum up to 20 lakhs for insured, and parents can also be covered up to 10 lakhs. You may also cover your parents as well as parents-in-law. The policy is different than other Mediclaim policy is that we are giving the partial coverage in it. As everyone may be aware that there is a waiting period in Mediclaim policies, but here that waiting period is not applicable. So for the first year coverage, 25% of the admissible claim amount or 25% of the sum insured would be considered, whichever is lesser. For second year, it is 50%, and third year, no waiting period will be applicable. So 100% coverage will be given. And motor, we are giving 85% discount. As well as personal accident policies, the premium starts from 100 rupees. And all the details are available on the website itself. We have designed a URL special portal for you, for which the URL is ici.newindia.co.in. So each one of you can visit the website and you can check over there. The prospectus are very well available. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next presentation will be from Bank of Baroda Financials for the credit card facility they are offering to the chartered accountant. And with us, Mr. Piyush Jha, Head Products and Portfolio, Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions are there with us. Mr. Jha, please go ahead, sir. Please.
Thank you and good evening. And thank you to President Debashish sir and Prakash sir and all the council members. I think, okay, let me just also share my screen. Just a moment. I hope the screen is visible.
Yes,
sir. Okay. For some reason, it's not moving. Just a minute. Okay, so in the interest of time, I think thank you so much. We are talking and we've been hearing about various benefits, etc. This incidentally is a little different. This is your product. This is your credit card. It can only be issued to chartered accountants, and we are proudly say that this is our flagship co-branded credit card with ICAI. We cannot be thankful enough for the opportunity we got from ICAI to launch this almost, or rather, a little more than 2 years back. And we already have a family of more than 50,000 chartered accountants on the product, and it's growing every day. Definitely, it can grow much faster. The community is much larger, and I think all of you who are holding this card should tell your fellow colleagues and fellow chartered accountants about the benefits on the product. And we are very happy with the performance in terms of the spends, or the engagement of the cardholders. So it goes on to say that we have got something right in terms of how the product is structured and how it's accepted by the chartered accountant community. Just if some of you are not aware, why is it such a strong product and why the acceptance is so good. If you look at this slide summarizes all the benefits, be it from the onboarding welcome gift of a FitPass membership, which is worth 15,000 rupees, to the activation benefit reward points or multiplier reward points on online dining and utility spends, or the couple of key things, for example, lounge visits. All of you are travel a lot, specifically like whether you are in practice or you are working. So up to 12 lounge visits in a year, domestic lounge visits complimentary. Another unique feature of the card is the complimentary professional indemnity up to 5 lakhs over and above what you may already have subscribed to. So that again is a key benefit on your product. And beyond that, a death claim, accidental death coverage of up to 15 lakhs in the care of an air accident. And all summed up, there's no fee for the card. There's lifetime free credit card. It is, as I said, it is exclusive. It also carries an affinity. If you look at the design on the screen, it is an affinity. It kind of, with a CA mark, which kind of is a pride and cannot be earned by anyone, only by, after the effort which you have put in. So as I said, it's your product. It's well accepted. We're very happy with the way it's been doing, but we can definitely be happier. One more request is that, with the recent RBI guidelines, to ensure that you continue to enjoy the benefits of the product uninterrupted, it is very important to activate and use your card. So some of you may be aware, or rather let us share that as per RBI guidelines, any card which is not used for 12 months or more, or even new cards which are not activated in the first 30 days of issuance, need to be closed by the issuer. So we definitely don't want that break in experience. So the only request, the two requests rather, would be that all of you who have experienced the product, please let your colleagues know about it. The process is very simple. We have a 100% digital onboarding process. And if you want that, you should need someone to come and help you with the application process. There's also a lead generation URL from the lead can be generated, and then it can be fulfilled by a person. So net, again, I think it is a very, very beneficial product. More above everything else, it is your product. So please continue patronizing it as you have been doing. We are looking forward to growing the community much, much more. As I said, we're already 50,000 plus, and it is our flagship Go brand. We are very proud and we are very, very thankful. Every day, I think, we mention the example of this product in whichever discussions we are having. And Dheeraj, who's my colleague, is also on the call, and he's the first point of contact for any things about the product or any issues you have. We have all the service lines available. You have the details of how to reach, whom to reach for any issues. So we look forward to further growing the product community and looking forward to your suggestions, feedback, and continue to grow this association. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. The next presentation will be from automating accounts confirmation and reconciliation software by Mrs. Firmware. And we have with us Mr. Prashant Gupta, COO and co-founder Firmware. Prashantji, please take over, sir.
Thank you. Let me just share my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, very much.
Great. Thank you, Prakashji and Purushottamji, for providing this platform to talk about Firmware solution. And thank you everyone for attending and being a part of this and arranging that. So quickly, since in the interest of time, we'll move to the platform and what it does. So basically, we are a team of chartered accountants, and we started this journey back in 2016, and we have completely automated audit confirmations along with other processes. So basically, we are founded by CAs, and we have solutions with respect to balance confirmation, ledger reconciliation, 26 AS reconciliation, GST reconciliations, MSME status confirmations of your client, data collection, and so on and so forth. We have been actively serving more than 500 CA firms now, 450 corporates, and we are serving in India and Dubai. This is about a bit about Firmware. Quickly, we'll move to the subject matter, which is SA 505 external confirmations. It is a well-known fact that it is the second highest non-compliance standard, and almost 1 out of every 5 firms have been peer-reviewed, have been found non-compliant to SA 505. There are key highlights which have been done by the peer review board, which is very interesting to know. That one important aspect is that we are not obtaining direct audit confirmations from banks, creditors, and customers. Now, this is where the traditional process is more of where we ask a client to do the entire process, or we ask the client to manage the entire process, which becomes a big challenge for companies being in the independency. The second aspect is no logs have been kept for requests sent, received, and not received, where we are doing the follow-ups, whether we are receiving the responses or not. Third is where people who are not responding, which is say 70% of the cases on an average, ICAI, the standards asks us to follow up with the non-responder, but that is also not being done because of definitely practical issues which CA firms goes through, proper control over the process, not enough sample size, and the list goes on and on. So these are the key areas. Definitely, we are all aware that why confirmations play a very big role in identifying any difference of frauds in any of the companies you are auditing, and becomes a very important tool for you to prove that the entire process was run successfully. That's where we came up with Firmware, where we have completely automated the entire audit confirmation platform. So where on an average, we see that firm typically spends 100 hours per audit for managing the entire audit confirmation. It is reduced to just 0.25 hours, that is 15 minutes, where that's the only time you spend on a confirmation of a particular client. Your response rate, which is generally to 25%, we are able to see a double response rate on the platform with almost 50% responses from the customer, vendors, and banks. The cycle which it takes around 2 months of confirmations, it is almost done in 15 days, where with 5 reminders every third day, the system is able to do express follow-up and collect your maximum responses. And where we see compliance being around 20%, where 1 out of 5 firms are being non-compliant, we are able to reduce the entire compliance to almost 0%, where the entire thing is taken care by the software itself. So in terms of quickly about the solution, how it works is it's a web-based software. You have to just create a login onto the Firmware and upload the list of your clients whom you want to send this confirmation, the sample or the entire population, and the system will send this communication on email and SMS to all the parties. It will follow up them with the parties who are not responding, again on SMS and emails. It can collect a response in 10 seconds. That's how fast a confirmer can respond, and that's how simple for him is to respond. It can collect and give you a dashboard, like you have sent it to 200 parties, how many people have read, how many people have responded, how many email have bounced off, what is the total amount you have in your balance, how much of that is confirmed, how much difference is highlighted, and out of that, how much is reconciled. So this is how it gives you entire tracking along with all the details below. Quickly, what we can move is these are the firms we are actively serving. There are more than 500 firms across India, like SKP, CNK Associates, PKF Sridhar, Manohar Chaudhary, Bansi Mehta, Kimji Kuwarji, and so on and so forth. So that is a brief about us. Quickly, what I can show you is a quick snapshot of how the solution would look like. It gives you a further confidence on the platform. So this is basically where you select which of the client you are doing an audit for which particular period. For confirmation, you can assign the manager and the preparer, the article, who is going to be a part of this audit confirmation cycle. And you can just select the details about them and click on the next. So from here, once you've done that, the next step is uploading the confirmation. Where this Excel you have selected, you can upload it into the system. You are doing a statutory audit for which company, which branch, and for which date you want a confirmation, say as on 31st of March, 2020. You can click on next. This is the place where you upload the Excel file of the sample you have selected with their customer details, contact details, etc. And you can just click on the upload button. So this is how your entire confirmations are uploaded on the platform. Once you do that, the next step would be sending, there is a maker checker rule. You can do that. It gives you errors and warnings. If your email IDs are wrong, mobile numbers are wrong, it will highlight that. And once you verify that, you can send the confirmations to all the parties. So you will get a button of send confirmations. Here you can decide how many reminders you want to send and at what interval. So this way your say 5 reminders every 3 days and 15 days will close. Second, from which email ID you want to send this confirmation. So you can send it from your auditor's email ID. You can send it from your client's email ID. Once you select that, you can click on send confirmations and all your hundreds and confirmations would be sent. This is how a confirmer will receive an email from the auditors that click to respond to the confirmations. They can click on this link and they can directly come on the platform. They can see the balance as per you, as per your client. They have two options, amount is correct or amount is incorrect. If they click on amount is incorrect, they can type their balance over here. Say it is 3,50,000. and they can attach their ledger copy in the system. This gives you a direct response from them for the confirmations. And once you have that, they can attach their ledger copy in the system. And here they get an optional screen of reconciliation where they can specify why there is a difference, if any, or they can skip if they don't want to do this reconciliation. And this is how we also confirm their name, designation, etc., and a valid OTP. Once they do that, this is how you're going to get a dashboard, say how many people have read, how many people have responded, what is your total outstanding, out of that, how much has been confirmed, how much difference has been highlighted, and out of that, how much is reconciled. And below, you'll have all your parties over here in terms of the entire process. So this is how the entire confirmation module looks like. In terms of corporates, we are also working with large set of corporates like Abbott, Sodexo, Blue Star, Balmelori, TLL, etc., from 40 plus industries. In terms of our partnership with ICAI, that has been a very significant one, where we are providing a 90 to 95% discount to all the members who are part of the entire ICAI fraternity. So where for two partners firms where they are sending 1,000 confirmation, the solution is available for free. Where if they have 1,500 confirmation, the market price is around 97,500, and which is available at a mere price of 5,000 rupees per annum. Similarly, in for 2+ partner firms, this is a freemium model where 100 confirmations are free. Then you have 4 packages, small, medium, and large. Accordingly, you can subscribe. These are per annum packages and are available at a very low cost. For example, for 5,000 confirmation, the system will send up to 150,000 emails and 150,000 SMS. However, the cost for the same which we are charging is around 35,000 only. This is only because where we are providing this as a compliance solution to our existing members, and it helps increasing the compliance to a larger extent. And that is where our partnership with ICAI becomes crucial. So this is it about us. Thanks everyone for giving time. For queries will be available post this session. And these are my credentials. You can reach out to us over these credentials also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, so much. The next presentation is from EFF Factor Practice Management Software by Mr. Akshay Herwardkar.
कितने और बचे हैं रजनीकांत जी? कितने और हैं?
दो, ये सेकंड लास्ट है सर. इसके बाद सैमसंग है लास्ट.
अच्छा, सैमसंग को जो सबसे पहले करना था वही जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट था. चलिए सर, रिक्वेस्ट है 3-3 मिनट में खत्म करना अपने को.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Great, thanks sir. So my name is Akshay Herwardkar. I am the director at Profitability Innovations Private Limited. We have developed F Factor, a practice management software for chartered accountants. It is designed by CA for CA. So I'll just give you a brief tour of the platform. Just a sec. I'm not able to access the page. So I'll just point out what are the first challenges faced by chartered accountants. One is tracking of assignments. Second is ensuring quality of work execution. Third is improvement of profitability. Fourth is allocation of resources. As sir mentioned in the presentation, timely billing or recovery. Motivating employees to have greater efficiency or greater productivity. Availability of right information to the right people, and tracking of documents. So how F Factor provides solution to these problems are, firstly, tracking of assignments. So there are large number of assignments at a time. So each assignment can be customer specific. There are common deadlines for different assignments. So how F Factor provides solution is, we create a speedy and easy creation of large number of projects can be created by a feature called multiple projects or recurring projects. You can have a specific fees or the deadline specified for say n number of clients, so which makes the creation of assignments very easy. Secondly is ensuring quality of work execution. So there is a lack of job standardization with well-defined specifications. So what we do in F Factor is we give you a facility where you can standardize your job names, as well as you will have the flexibility to modify it as per for a specific client also. Then secondly is you will have a reporting facility through logs to have a final aspects of the execution to which can be reported to a project manager or to a partner. Thirdly is measurement or improvement of profitability. So normally in the existing accounting softwares, you are not able to define what is the profit as per an assignment wise. Also, using cash system, it gives you a distorted picture of the profit from assignment basis. So what we do in F Factor is it helps you to forecast your overall expected sales, expected cost, and it will help you to figure out what would be the time spent on non-billable activities, what is the excess time spent, as well as employee-wise project breakup or from the daily basis as well as on real-time basis. You'd have those reports available at a fingertip. Allocation of resources. So there is a common factor that whenever, say, a particular employee is available, a new job comes in and a new client comes in, and an employee is available, he simply attached to that. Irrespective whether you will be able to earn profit over that assignment or not, that is not decided. So over here, what F Factor helps you is, while creating a project itself, you can input what are the expected fees for that particular assignment. When you're allocating resources, you'll be able to say that whether this project would be profitable or non-profitable at the time of creating a project itself. The most important, timely billing. So in F Factor, what we help is at the time of creating an assignment, you will have a facility where you can automate bills. You can select whether it should be based on actual basis or it should be based on the agreed value. As well as you will have a facility where you can change. So say you have already raised a bill, it is lying in the billing console of say 1 lakh, and depending on the history of that particular project, more time was spent, and later on you want to change the value of that final bill. That facility is also provided by F Factor. Then how you can motivate employees. So there is normally a resistance, say when there's a resistance between the confidentiality and the transparency. Okay, so here we have a well-defined roles. Different reports are available as per the access rights in F Factor. So a project manager doesn't have the rights to view the billing part nor the financials of the firm. Availability of right information to the right people. So as I mentioned to you that for each, so there are 3 levels. So one is the segment head, who is the partner, project manager, and the rest of the staff members. So all 3 levels will have a different report access to them. The employee won't have the rights to view the project details, nor they will have the right to create any assignments. A project manager is someone who will have the right to create projects, but they won't have the time. They can just see in terms of time. They won't have the access to view the financials of that particular assignment. And there is a partner who can see overall. So all the financials, the time spent on that particular project, the deadlines, everything, he'll be able to access it via this particular platform. The main part is tracking of documents. We also have a facility where you can upload documents relating to your customers, say your employees, or even if your projects. So depending on who are the employees working under for a particular project, it can be decided whether they can have the rights to upload those documents or view those documents by a project manager. Then there are certain other features which are provided by F Factor. We do have a mobile app which is available on both the platforms, iOS as well as on Android. On mobile app, we do have a GPS feature also where it can be used for attendance purpose, whether the employees are reaching the client's office or their own office within time or not. As I said, user management facility is there, as well as integration with accounting softwares like Tally. So all the bills raised from F Factor can be exported to the Tally system as well. We provide support at the beginning too. So Excel import facility would be available. Training for each level would be available. And once, or say after 2 weeks, an advanced training session also would be available for a partner or to a project manager. F Factor to all the ICAI members are available at 100 rupees per user per month. And that's it from mine. Thank you for giving us time. Thank you so much.
The last presentation is from Mr. Samsung, where Mr. Rohit Malhotra, GM EPP, and Ms. Swati Singha, Assistant Manager EPP. Please go ahead, sir.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity from ICAI. We are really proud to be associated with the institute. So I'll share the presentation. I would want to just introduce Samsung and what we do. Well, the brand Samsung does not need any introduction, but what we are here is to run specific program and offers for the ICAI members and students. And we already have a dedicated portal which we have created for this. So today I'll just take you through the key benefits so that people who are not aware are aware of the benefits which we have created for all ICAI members and what is the process. So broadly, this program is a program where only for ICAI members, they log into this specific portal. It's an online purchase program on all Samsung products. Samsung, I'm sure all of you today sitting in the room and from your desktops have some Samsung product at your home, right? So all of you are already our Samsung customers because either a Samsung mobile or a tablet or a smartwatch or a television or an AC or a microwave or a refrigerator, we have one of the largest lifestyle product organization in the world today. We cover 3 industries. We are a mobile service provider. We are into consumer electronics, and we are also into IT. We have laptops and monitors and memory cards as well. So with these 3 organizations all put together, we bring this entire portfolio of range of Samsung product for ICAI members. Now, when you buy these products, you definitely get benefits. But before I talk on the benefits, what I want to tell you is last year, almost 1,300 to 1,400 ICAI members availed this program and we had launched it. And if I look at the savings, there is almost about 13 lakh plus savings which have employees, your members have done by this purchase. Now, this saving is calculated basis the market price of the product vis-a-vis the price which we have provided under this program. So there is a huge saving which your members are already doing, and we want this to be extended continuously to all the members. So broadly, the program is where we give benefits. So you get obviously the better price, but it's not only the price, you get free delivery, you get installation available from Samsung. And more importantly, this comes directly from Samsung. So you're not buying from a third-party platform or a dealer. It is directly Samsung who is shipping to the end user. Okay, we have, as I said, the range of lifestyle products available, and multiple payment options are available for the end customers. So all the products, there are obviously, so we have 3 kind of offers typically which run. One is obviously a regular price offers. Then there are other value additions, like for example, on all mobiles and tablets, we have free insurance. So which typically if you buy from the market on a high-end phone would cost you up to 12,000 rupees or on an average about 4,000 rupees. So that's bundled as a special benefit for all ICAI members. We have exchange. You can exchange your old device, not only a mobile phone, but even your gadgets like TV and the air conditioners can be exchanged on the platform. We offer no cost EMI as well. So when I say no cost EMI, the interest for the EMI is borne by Samsung. So for example, if you're converting an amount, typically you would know that there is up to a 12% kind of an interest cost for the entire year. And that cost is again borne by Samsung. So the end customer does not have to bear any interest cost. Over and above this, we also keep coming up with some flash offers. For example, while it's raining outside, we are in Gurgaon and it's raining outside, but it's raining offers when you go on my ICAI portal. There are great offers running during the festive season, and we want all your employees to and all your members to leverage that. Some of the offers which we just wanted to highlight, for example, an S20 FE, which is a 5G phone, and it's like a flagship phone for us, which the market price is 70,000 rupees, but now in this current sale, it's available at 25,999 with a bank cashback. Plus, you are also getting a free insurance along with this, which is worth latest devices, which was launched at almost about 52,000. The members can go to the platform and avail this offers not only for themselves but for their family members. And the last thing which we want to cover is we are also enhancing the user journey of the platform. While the current platform which you see, you have to log in first. From 1st of October, we are revamping the platform where your users will first actually be able to see the products and then they will have to log in. So it's right now people just have to first enter their ICAI member ID and then they get to see the offers. But what we are revamping the portal where you can see the products and offers and then log in based on your interest. The process is very simple. You enter your code or the ICAI membership ID or the student ID and enter your email or phone number. We send the OTP. Once the OTP is validated, you get the access to the platform. While there's a navigation on the top, you can choose your favorite Samsung product and you see the price. When you click on the product, you see the product features. You can choose the color which you want to buy, the variant. Like for example, mobiles are sold in either 128 GB or a RAM or a memory base. So you can choose those. Plus, you can see all the offers which are available to you on the product page. That there's a no-cost EMI, there's an insurance, or there's a cashback. Now, in this case, if there's a 2,000 rupee cashback if you pay by HDFC card. So that's an add-on over and above the price which is displayed for the purchase price. And then you, like any other e-commerce, you enter the thing. There's also GSTN invoicing available. So for members who need to take a GST input credit, they can put their GSTN number and get a GST bill as well from the platform at a special price. And as I said, we have all the payment options available for users to choose, from credit card to debit card and EMI. Even wallets like Paytm, Amazon Pay are accepted. And finally, the order is generated and it's delivered. We promise a date, a delivery date, which is typically in case of mobile phones and tablets, 3 to 4 days. In case of lifestyle products like television and refrigerator, it varies from 4 days to about 6-7 days. And you get the delivery directly. Everything is automated. So once you place an order, the order information is passed on to you on WhatsApp. You can have a dedicated call center, which is specifically for this program, which is 1800 3000 8282. So users can also call. So all kind of support is available. Plus there is a live chat also available on the platform. So we really are proud to be associated, and this was just a short introduction.
रोहित जी, in between मैं आपको interrupt कर रहा हूँ. आपने electronic item से लिखा हुआ है up to 25%. What do you mean by up to?
Okay, so the price varies on platform, on product to product. Okay, so what happens is the market price of electronics varies. So in some products it will be 20. So now this is on the MRP. Now currently, if you look at the mobile which I showed you, while we are saying up to 15% on mobile, some of the products are also at 60%, right? So it is very difficult for us to give a fixed value or a percentage, because in electronics, the price is very dynamic and it keeps changing. This is just a guidelines on how the offers are there. I hope I'm able to answer your query.
सर जो इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है कि जो मान लो हम मार्केट में जाके पता करते हैं, तो इसमें जो प्रोडक्ट सबसे अच्छा चल रहा होता है आपका, जो कुछ हमको मैसेज है कि उसमें डिस्काउंट इनका बहुत कम होता है, जो प्रोडक्ट नहीं चल रहा होता उसमें डिस्काउंट डाल देते हैं. सेम प्रोडक्ट की 3 अलग-अलग वो हैं वेरिएंट, उसमें डिफरेंस है. इज इट ट्रू?
No, so these are separate models. So for example, if I talk about a refrigerator, now yes, there are variants in a refrigerator. The liters of that refrigerator may be a 300 liter refrigerator, but if that refrigerator, if you're buying from, for example, a Chroma, or you're buying from Amazon, the model number may vary. Okay, so, and because there will be some small feature or some difference between that. So you might be, if you compare exact model to model, then you would really be able to compare the price or the value difference. But what I want to here honestly confirm to you is we want our members, our ICAI members, to get the best benefits, and our intention is always to get the best offers from the market. But there are certain products where, if you look at how today the online players operate, there is a cash burn or funding which they do on the products directly, which is not coming from the company, right? So today, if you're buying, say, a specific product from Amazon today, because there's a sale going on, they're funding some money. We try and ensure that in most of the days we are better off than any other platform, but on some particular days we may have to be, we are just probably equal to there. But I can assure you, if you add the total value, in the sense, for example, on a mobile, my price may be just 200, 300 rupees better. Okay, but when you add insurance and when you add the cashback available and you add the no cost EMI, all these put together will never be available. You'll always get a better value from this platform.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. And thank you so much, everybody. It's been a real pleasure working with ICAI, and we look forward to a very long and mutually beneficial association.
Sir, there are a few queries. With your permission, if you suggest, we can take those queries.
Yes. इसमें पुरुषोत्तम जी को आपने शेयर की क्या queries? आपको शेयर कर लेनी चाहिए ना पुरुषोत्तम जी को. पुरुषोत्तम जी अवेलेबल है ना?
व्हाट्सएप कर दो सर को.
चलिए आप स्टार्ट करिए. क्वेरी स्टार्ट कीजिए.
धीरज जी आप हैं? The queries for True Earth Wellness.
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Dhiraj ji, the query is that in your premium plan, the doctor consultation actually covers the offline visits, or they are only teleconsultations? That is the query.
So one, sir, it is a teleconsultation, and secondly, all our teleconsultations come with a 1+4 day follow-up, and in that follow-up, a physical visit to a doctor is also allowed, and there will be no charges for registration or consultation during the follow-up, physical follow-up. But it is necessary to take a teleconsultation first, and after teleconsultation, go for a physical consultation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The next query is for Tally, from Mrs. Tally. Tally. Mr. Arvind, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm very much there. I'm trying to switch on the camera. It is on. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the query is that will the Tally be available in Mac OS?
Sir, there are some turnarounds which can definitely be made. So you can guide that person to reach my email ID which you have. I will ensure that he can comfortably work on Tally with his iOS also.
And last one, there are 2-3 queries. They are only for LIC. And Mr. Vishalji is there.
Yes, sir.
And members, they have requested whether it can be increased to 50 lakhs. The coverage for members, whether it can be increased to 50 lakhs.
See, as a chartered accountant beneficiary of the scheme, I will be happy to get that 50 lakhs of benefit. But there are some internal issues. We cannot offer for more than 20 lakhs or 10 lakhs. We are trying our best to take up the matter with our corporate office, and we request ICAI also to increase maximum number of participation in this scheme also. So this will also help us to take up the matter with our corporate office.
20 lakh का कर दिया क्या आपने? अभी तक तो 10 lakh का ही है.
अभी सर 10 lakh तक ही है, and we are trying for that. That will be done in very near future.
ठीक है.
Then there is only a few suggestions for us for the committee level, and one of them was only involvement of regional offices for the propagation of our benefits, and that was the suggestion. So that is well taken. And now, sir, आप audible नहीं है sir.
Vice Chairman sir available है क्या? Vice Chairman sir.
Yeah, he is available. Yeah, Vice Chair.
Purushottam ji, I think Purushottam ji has left.
So he is there in the meeting, but the only thing is switch off. He is there in the meeting. His name is appearing.
वो क्या इधर-उधर हो गए होंगे 2 मिनट के लिए? Anyway, I'm really thankful to my all friends, and I think we have tried to come out and tell you firsthand whatever benefits, whatever discounts, whatever different schemes we are having for our members. And I will expect from all of you, if we have got any issue, any problem, we can arrange full sessions for them, like the tele people, which they are saying that most of the people are not using them fully. So my sincere request will be that we'll arrange sessions of tele experts in such a way that our members, maximum benefit members may take the benefit of that. We will try to that. In the same way, if there is any other problem regarding any software, we can take care of that software also. We will arrange meeting or this thing, expert session for them also. So I'm really thankful to all of you for attending this session and listening to our all vendors so patiently. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you so much.
Chairman, it was a very interesting meeting. So it's really useful. The way in which it was handled in a very shortest span of time was excellent.
Sir, our Vice Chairman sir has come.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir,
Vice Chairman. Purushottam, you have to unmute. You have to unmute and speak.
Sir, I am listening everything. I am in office.
Thank you, President. Thank you, Purushottam ji.
Yes, sir. It's a fantastic session. Every vendor has explained nicely, sir.
अभी अपने को करना ये है कि सर कुछ अपने सब एरियाज में जो कुछ अपने जो ब्रांचेस के जो एग्जीक्यूटिव है ना, उनके थ्रू ये सारे इनको स्कीम्स को समझाना है वेंडर्स को सारे।
सर अहमदाबाद में बड़ा प्रोग्राम कर देंगे। अहमदाबाद का जो 14,000 मेंबर है उनको ये मैं प्रोग्राम ब्रांच में भी लगा दूंगा और यहाँ से पूरा एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा मैं।
ठीक है, थैंक यू, थैंक्स अ लॉट। आपको थैंक्स वोट ऑफ थैंक्स देना। उसके पहले बस मैं एक बार प्रसन्ना जी की आवाज सुन के मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा, बिकॉज आफ्टर हिज एक्सीडेंट आई एम लिसनिंग टू हिम फर्स्ट टाइम. So I suppose everything is okay with you, Prasanna sir?
Yeah. Fine. So slowly recovering.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Now, sir, I request our Vice Chairman sir to just propose vote of thanks.
Good evening, Honorable President sir, Vice President sir, Chairman of this committee, and my respected seniors, Prakash Sharma ji, office, and all my council colleagues. Thank you very much for organizing such a wonderful programs for the member at large who will get benefited. Sharma sir, you have done a fantastic job. Which explained by Dr. Debashish Mitra ji, the latest audit will be at large, and to improve the quality of the audit reports, better management of the office practices. So it was a fantastic, and I thanks to all the vendors who explained their product to the Central Council member, Regional Council member, and Branch Managing Committee. They have reached to almost reached to all the members and their leaders. So thank you so much for coming and sharing their knowledge. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Sharma sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Rajnikant ji, for organizing a wonderful event.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Chairman, Vice Chairman. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Rajnikant. Thanks, Mr. Priyanshu. Thanks all. Thank you. Yeah, I'll sign off. Thank you. Thanks a lot.